Financially in between, the remix. Every once in a while I wonder how it is that I have ended up here as a caregiver, and as the most common of caregivers, the unpaid relative. The answer is simple, really. My mother is in the unenviable position of being financially in between, and her situation is not unique. It is a position that a great many Americans face. At this time, in this country, it seems that the elderly people are penalized rather than rewarded for having worked hard to achieve the American dream. Throughout her career, my mom earned enough money which entitles her to a respectable monthly Social Security payment. A respectable amount if one does not get older, sick, or require any assistance. In those cases, the Social Security income goes from being respectable to not even close enough. In assisted living, keeping her living in the manner in which she is accustomed seems like an unattainable dream. After several in-depth conversations with A Place for Mom and the State Department of Elderly Affairs, along with hours of research, I concluded that the source of help and assistance for my mother would come directly from the three of us, me, myself, and I. And that is the short story of how I have become a caregiver. You may have heard of programs where a relative who acts as a caregiver can receive payment for those duties. Well, my mother's insurance plan does offer the added benefit of $50 annually. Yes, $50 per year to give to your caregiver. I would be highly insulted if I didn't find it so amusing. And I may toss the TV out of the window if I see one more commercial with miscellaneous celebrities spouting the advantages of the Medicare Advantage. Just so you know, this particular advantage does not apply to the financially in between. I know that my mother's situation is not at all uncommon, and I've heard that the current administration is senior friendly. I imagine that to mean that they are aware of the flaws in the system and are working to fix things. In the meantime, these financially in between senior citizens are caught in the middle of a healthcare system that seemingly punishes these individuals. The reason that the most popular caregiver is an unpaid relative is quite simple, because a great percentage of the elderly population is financially in between. And the Brinks truck always seems to be going in the wrong direction.